You know what? I'm just going to say true. I don't know what we're talking about. Maya and Esfand came out of the hate closet at Emmy's party. Hold on. Guys, that was out of context. Guys, we hate each other. Of course. Right? Guys, okay. Here, let me explain. EA switched on me, okay? Why is my camera not working? Okay. EA, ladies and gentlemen, the EA switched on me. Exclamation assistant. So EA always releases the Madden in college football, or at least Madden they always do. They always release it in the afternoon on Monday if you have early access. It's always afternoon on Monday. For some reason with college football this year, they decided to release it at 11. So I had already agreed to stream Tony Hawk because I got a Tony Hawk sponsor, which is, by the way, insane because I grinded the last Tony Hawk remaster that came out, and you guys know I love Tony Hawk, right? So, why is my PlayStation not turning on? If my new PlayStation got fried in the storm, because I just got a PS5 Pro. Tony Hawk and college football are both sick, best of both worlds. Like, literally, you gotta understand here. Tony Hawk is back. NCAA is back. Like, we're back to the mid-2000s, okay? We're, like, everything is good. Everything is, in gaming right now, the golden era. All right? Mob Classic is coming out, which I didn't play, but a lot of people liked Mop, even though I was like you pandas whenever I was a kid. I'm probably not playing it, but we'll see. Hey, PS5, I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't wake up. So guys, yeah, here's a plan for today. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go do a cooking stream. We're gonna make some breakfast this morning. I like cooking streams because they're tasty. I like doing the cooking streams to... Okay, Madden's PS5 home screen music is actually so good. Madden 26's. Remembers I have to buy college football. $100. Okay, if I get the MVP bundle for Madden and college football, it's $135. Do I get them both early access? Or am I gonna get one big ass blast? What does the MVP bundle include? I don't know, but it's cheaper. Yes, it'll be early, but yes, also ass blast. Nice. I get two two things. Two good things. Dude, SMU made it on the cover. Look at this. Chat, look. Hold on. Look at this. SMU made it on the cover of wait, where'd it go? How do I go to my downloads? We're gonna go downstairs and cook soon, but look at this. Where is downloads? That's the wrong button. I'm a freak. I'm a disaster. I'm not a freak. I'm a disaster. There we go. I'm a disaster. Where's okay. Look at this, dude. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, how do I get to the big window? Look, SMU made it on the cover. You see that right there? That was me. I did that. I freaking took them to a national championship last year and had victory. And then EA was like, "Oh, Coach Esfand is a great coach. We're gonna put SMU on the cover." Your mouse is gigantic, Unk. Okay, listen. My mouse is big because my monitor is big. It scales to the size of the monitor. Okay, I scaled it to the size of the monitor. Also, look, the distance of my arm or my eyes to the monitor is huge. Okay, it's the biggest distance. It's a big, beautiful distance. But look, can you guys see? You guys see the SMU? Look here. Let me click on it. Wait, how do you go? I don't want to delete it. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Look right here. See, right? It's there. Top right. Right above the guy's head. Frick! Are you kidding me? They cut it off. Why is it cut off in this version? They zoom in and they cut it out. It's literally the one row that is getting cut out. Every other row, Ole Miss is at the bottom right and it's on there. We see the whole OBS window, not the crop. I know you see my OBS. I'm showing you the game. Look. You see SMU is above. There's OU to the left, and then there's, I think that's App State to the right. App State is on the cover. Yeah, we're gonna play College Football 26 tonight. But you know what else comes out today? Super special early access that I got. Super special early access. Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster. And I got a sponsor for it. Easy Clap Boys got paid for something I was gonna play anyway. And I got early access. Sick. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to Alveus this afternoon. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna lead the team to the ship. Yeah. Stop clapping. All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining me upstairs. I will see you down the stairs. For the cooking stream. Hello, gentlemen. Chat, sometimes something beautiful happens in this world. When fire hits the skillet, and you cook food. Today is one of those days. Oh, frick, I forgot to go live on Twatter. Chat, can we get some hearts in the chat for chat? Colonel. 221640. Chat, if you leak, I'm gonna be pissed. 221640, don't tell anyone. I am a real American. Fights for the rights of every man. Okay, chat. The grand reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare yourselves for the grand reveal of the new and improved camera angle. Are you ready? New camera angle. What do you guys think? Oh, did it even work? Does it look better? I think it looks way better. I bought a table so I could get more of the island. Okay. Camera's lagging a little bit. Maybe it'll fix itself. It's me, Zex. Thank you for the 21 months. Chat, hello, and welcome to Escordo episode 4, season 100. I will be your chef today. Chef Escordo. Is your mic on? Am I quiet? Hello, am I quiet? It's on. Did it get quiet? Is it quiet? Oh, whoa, whoa. How's the balance of audio? No hairnet. I'm about to leave you a scathing review on Yelp. That's kind of what our restaurant is known for, actually, is scathing reviews on Yelp. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining me today, and ladies as well. My name is Chef Esgordo, and today we're going to be cooking a meal. Very fancy. It's very important when you're cooking a meal to always have your cooking candle prepared.
35 months cook fan crip dance crip dance crip dance crip dance crip dance crip dance crip dance.
Chat, you're a good guy. I don't care what they say about you. I care a little bit what they say about you, but not that much. Porps, thank you for the 35 months. Legos, thank you for the 2 months.
EsfandTV College Football 26, let's
Yes,
go.
tonight.
Good morning, Chef Esfand.
Good morning, gentlemen, ladies. Yeah. Sick. Dude, it looks way better. Cedar Glass, thank you for the 36 months. Guys, you say ladies mod check. Guys, there's ladies. There's a lot of ladies. Okay, there's so many ladies here. Ladies, type 1. What side of this is supposed to be used? No signal. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Hold on, hold your horses there, gentlemen. So we have a chat monitor up here. This will be easier. I don't even know if that's right. There. Let's put this here. The hell? Is this thing being scuffy wuffy? I got a new monitor that's wireless, but it's not even turning on. So I was like, what the hell? It's brand new, doesn't even turn on. Yeah, I'm really happy with this new setup, though. Click, 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 click. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hello, I love your streams, I love your earls, but can you make me a sandwich?
Absolutely, I can. Absolutely. Okay. Stream Deck. Cool. Very good. All right. Stream Deck is on. That is good. It is done. Hello. Yo, what's up, Wake? Chat, Wake's awake. You having a good day? The 5 seconds of it that has happened so far?
Yeah, I woke up to what I thought was the burning of a city.
Oh, no, it was me.
No, it wasn't Kari.
No, the smell. Yeah,
I think it was Uma Musume. 'Cause I tried to fall asleep without my earplugs today.
Wait, so you sleep with earplugs every night?
Yeah, but like it's super effective. Like I don't hear Lucari at all when I wear them. It's great.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, you're loud as hell.
Oh, okay.
You're fine. Honestly, you're the one of the worst.
Yeah, true.
But I think he's playing the Horse Girl band.
Uh-huh.
They just like the most resonant fucking ear piercing scream music stomping, and I jolted awake. Something was wrong. It wasn't like a normal wake up. I was panicked.
Yeah.
What was happening?
I played it off stream yesterday, or not. I didn't play it off stream. I checked it out off stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Just to see how.
If I checked it out, I mean, I googled the horse's name
Yeah.
on Bing.
I went and I.
Binged all of the horses.
Dude, binging something sounds bad.
Yeah. Well, if you knew why people used Bing, you.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, you told me before.
Yeah, Bing is.
Bing is like no protections or something.
No, it's just for some reason exclusively used for porn. I don't understand.
Well, the more you know. Actually, chat might not know. Chat, can you hear Wake decent? I'm binging my shit. Okay. Well, it's good to hear, chat. Okay. I'm going to be making steak and eggs, which I've never done before. And never at all, chat. Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to make those things work together, from what I've seen.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, usually it's like, when you add more than 2 ingredients, there seems to be a problem.
I realized halfway through my joke that I'm abandoning it.
Dude, sometimes you're just like, yeah, whatever. We're just gonna call it. Sometimes you just You know what? Dip. Dip, 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 dip. Chat, you're beautiful. You know that? I don't care what anybody says about you. You're a good guy. Is this a Waffle House? It is. Welcome to Waffle House. Home of the waffle. Can I get your order? How come water gets bubbles in it if it's left out overnight? Dude, I wanted Tekken to make a Waffle House map so bad. I literally tested this yesterday. I tested this monitor yesterday, and it worked. And now it is not working. Oh my gosh. Hold on. What's up, 5-0? Okay. Let's go here now. Look what I found. This is no signal. Okay, we're about started, chat. We're about started. Give me a second. Sorry it's taking so long. Chat, you're a good guy. Chat, what's your favorite fruit?
You know what I appreciate about the Escorto streams?
Yeah?
You're never afraid to play like controversial music.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm always doing something different.
Like get under people's skin.
Yeah.
So you like real fuck you the system.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like I would say it's mostly political.
Deeply.
Yeah. No, actually, I got so excited because I've played the same music for years, right?
Are you fucking a French horn
Well,
in this arrangement?
I
Are you
know, I
fucking
know,
Insane?
I know. But here's the thing. I got so excited because it used to be on a YouTube video, and I found the playlist on Spotify. It was a 10-hour playlist on YouTube, and I hated that because I was like, it was just more annoying. But now Spotify, I can press a button and it just plays.
Yep, there it is.
So I'm like, hell yeah. It was a big moment for me. I was very happy. Huge moment for me. And chat, it's going to be a huge moment for you guys as well because we're going to make some steak and eggs today, chat. Let me go ahead and get our ingredients. First things first is our steak. Next thing's next is our eggs. Amazing. Amazingly beautiful. Oh, chat, also a little something else special that we got recently. Look at this. Oh, I need to shave, dude. I'm freaking looking grizzly. Nice. Why is the color so ass? Am I wrong? What is wrong with this camera? That like it just every time I use it, it needs to get like new settings or something. Well, no, because I fixed it already. Does that look better? Dude, I need it. You know what I might do? I might bring back the stash for a little bit. I might bring back the mustache for a little bit, chat. What do you think? Think we stash it up for a minute?
Are we having Coach come back for CFB 26?
Absolutely, absolutely. That'll be tonight, okay? I'm going with New Mexico Lobos. I feel obligated to do SMU. I feel like that's the appropriate situation, right? I think that's the appropriate sort of look at it. Yeah, face tracking and stuff doesn't work on this camera. Go Syracuse. Syracuse! Okay. So today, chat, here's what we're going to be cooking. We're going to be cooking steak and eggs. And let's go over our ingredients. Okay. This isn't touchscreen, right? Cool. Okay. Let's go over our ingredients, chat. Yeah, face tracker, freeze frame, none of that stuff works. You should do Syracuse rebuild, great lore. There's a 0% chance that I play with Syracuse unless the timing is right. Now, it's very important when you start cooking, chat, is you want to start with a nice, even base in your mouth of Red Bull. Today we're drinking grapefruit and blossom. Ooh. Next, we take our New York strip steak. Now, a lot of people ask me, Coach Esfand, Chef Escordo are two different people. Chef Escordo, where do you get your meats from? Where do you get your ingredients from? Everything that we have is homegrown, actually. Everything that we have in this kitchen is homegrown, and including the meat. I raised this baby cow myself. And from a young age, I knew that we need to grow up big and strong to feed the people. It says sell by 7.5 Today is 7/7. It's probably okay. Chat, how are we even going to get to Alveus? Like, how is it even possible to go to Alveus? Aren't they, like, snowed in with water? I remember that steak when it was just a little calf. Yeah? Oh. Little old Manchester was his name. Is this bad? It smells like milk. Oh. Room temperature steak? Guys, you say room temperature, I say tomato. So the first thing is we prepare our steak with a 7-inch Santoku knife. This knife was actually crafted, it was smelted in the depths of Iron Forge. The city, not the gym. So, it's very important when you want to tenderize the steak, chat, that you need to go and you need to make little cuts inside of it. But they're not real cuts. You just kind of tap it like this. Okay, this allows the seasoning to get inside. Okay? Like so. And then the next thing you want to do, you see these cross hatches? Very good. Not too deep, just a little bit. The next thing you want to do is you want to cut off all of the fat. We're going to do a low-fat diet steak today. Look at that. What does this do for you? Nothing. Yeah, it does nothing. It just makes you fat. So we're going to get rid of that. Let's get rid of this one over here a little bit. Now, you ask, why use the Santoku? Because the Santoku has a rocking motion, which is totally useless here. But I know the name of it, so I chose it. Diet steak, chat. Look at that. You know how many calories this is right here? This is 200 calories saved.
You're getting me pregnant only with this music, Esfand. Wow.
You're welcome. A big chunk of fat. Nobody cares about this big old fat chunk. Yeah. Saved. I just saved like 500 calories here. What?
We had
Oh.
and he wrote a fun fact about himself in his profile.
Oh, that's crazy. We literally talked about it yesterday. That's wild. Like, what are the chances of that? Yeah. It's actually exactly how it works. Okay, so we have our steak here. What the hell? Why did chat bug out? Am I even connected to the internet? This is so annoying. Okay. I work at Chipotle and cut the steaks. You guys cut it the same way I do? I'm sure. A fine dining establishment like. Is Stream Elements down? Whatever. Stream Elements, please proceed to suck on my balls. Okay, so the next thing is, what are you going to season the steak with? A lot of people ask this question, and there's really a lot of different answers. But there's one good one. But we're not going to do the good answer yet, because we're going to do the good answer at the end. Let's try this one. Montreal steak seasoning. That's right, McComb. Oh yeah, it tastes steaky. Okay. How am I supposed to look at a clip right now? Like, look at this clip. I'm like, guys. So you want to take the steak seasoning and put it right here. And we'll give you guys a little zoom here, zoom action again. Look at this beautifully seasoned steak. No steak has ever been so beautiful. Okay? You put a lot of seasoning, way more than you think you need. The reason for this is because a lot of it doesn't even get in there, okay? So we're going to have to put it in there, okay? So you rub it in. Rub-a-dub-dub. Montreal is a lot. Montreal is French-Canadian. So you want to get in here, make sure you rub your meat good. A Texan is putting Montreal seasoning on a New York strip steak. Look, listen, we're going international, okay? Because here's the truth. I don't care if you're from Texas, Montreal, New York. We're all Americans, okay? And it's the 4th of July. Chop, 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 chop. Okay. We're nice and rubbed in there. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Let's give it some extra. Why not? Oh, yeah. We're Persian. That's right. I don't care if you're Iranian, Montrealese, Texan. It's all American in my eyes. Well, Americans trim their nails. What do you mean? Oh, my nails are a little long. Okay, let's go to the stove. Now that we have that nice and seasoned good, we want to make sure to prepare our pan, okay? Now, we're going to take this front heater and put it on high. We want to make sure to preheat the pan, okay? But you also, what you need here is you need a, you guys can see the pan, right? You guys see the pan? Now, a lot of people talk about cast iron, whatever. I'm melee, okay? We don't cast here, okay? The only thing we cast is heels, all right? So we don't do cast iron. That's for mages. That's for warlocks. That's for those pussy-ass bitches wearing cloth armor, okay? We wear big plate armor, big two-hander, and we beat that ass, okay? We don't use cast iron, all right? So you want to have a very high speed, or high heat, I don't know why I said speed, high heat, resistant oil. So there's a lot of options here. You can have avocado, you have grapeseed. Avocado is nice, but I don't see my avocado. We're going to use the grapeseed, okay? Oh, yeah. Now, this is Pompeian grapeseed oil, imported from France. So this was crafted through actual grape seeds that I grew in my own backyard. Now, what you want is you want to have a lot of oil because the pan, the non-stick pan will soak the oil and make it not sticky. Ooh. Was that a sub? For some reason, the internet is not connecting to my little Lenovo. That's okay. I'm just going to be sad instead. In the meantime. Oh, now it's working.
What's for breakfast?
We're going to be making steak and eggs. Now, the steak has high heat and it's getting oiled up. Now, one thing we're going to do, we're not just going to cook the steak all at once. We're going to come back here, actually. We're going to come back here, and we're going to chop this up into pieces. So what this does, by chopping it up into pieces, this allows the steak to cook much faster. What is this? Because somebody's going to have to eat it anyway, or cut it anyway. So what we do is we go and chop. Somebody said they work for Chipotle and they cut the steak. Maybe you could learn a thing or two from me. I'll have the best steak anywhere. Just kidding. It'll be the second best no matter what, because I made a steak that you learned from. Look at that. Big old juicy. Big old juicy chunks. That was my nickname in college. Old Juicy Chunks McGillicuddy. Look at that. Beautiful. So now we take this and we throw it in the trash. The extra stuff, not the actual. Oh. Beautiful. Now let's head over to our pan. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Nothing like some boiled steak. Okay, look at that. It's cooking good, it's cooking good. We have some grapeseed oil in there, but you know what it needs? Let's put a little, what is this? A chunk of butter.
He knows it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Steak will be great. No need to speculate. Countries from afar will bear witness to these bars. May be sponsored by Kendrick Lamar. We love Esfand. Someone needs to give him a hand. Shad understands.
Any gifters wide hard do. Any gifters wide
Any
hard do.
gifters? Any gifters? White Hardu. Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Okay. So we take this. Now the process of cooking the steak is very, very delicate. Okay, so we take our butter, and the butter creates essentially a paste of sorts for our steak food. Okay, we're gonna turn up the heat. Okay, but not only that, it needs a little bit more of now this is the real secret, okay? This is the real secret. Right here. You go here. What the hell is that noise? Why do I always grab the garlic powder that's not opened yet? Okay. Okay, garlic powder. Okay. A little bit of garlic powder. Right here, you see this? And then this turns into a paste that you pour on here. You see that? Like a little sauce. Oh yeah, saucing it up. Butter, oil, garlic powder. Good. Look at how it's cooking the meat from the top. You see how it's starting to get cooked from the top? Amazing. What a miraculous display. Okay? And then now, we take our tongs and you flip it. You gotta flip them individually, okay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautimus Maximus, look at that. These guys leveling up their cooking on RuneScape, why don't they cook up their cooking in real life? Because they can't. Good. So next, here's the next step. Now we drain. Okay? Wait, no we don't. The next step do this. You take our meat out. Ooh, look at that. Look how nice and juicy this is. Well, you ain't never seen a steak like this before, gentlemen. That's Purdy right there. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, that's some beautiful looking steak. You know, now that I think about it, this might be too much food. I probably don't want the eggs. The hat, our goat? Oh, it's here, baby. Escordo is returned, Technomancer. Please sponsor me. It's been 8 years. Chat, you gotta drink the bull to become the bull, okay? I'm a paladin. That's how I got my wings. That's how I became the Red Bull. Ready for the taste test, gentlemen? Let's go to the fridge for the taste test. It's good. It's just it's missing something. I think if we just put a little bit of Tony's on it, you know? Yeah. Just a little bit of Tony's. It's dripping. Oh yeah. Oh. That's good. Damn, that's good. This is chat. Oh. Now that's steak. That steak. Oh my gosh, it's so good. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Jed, if I worked at like Texas Roadhouse, I'd be the master chef. Oh yeah, so good. Oh, fuck! I bit my lip. It wasn't bad and it still hurt. That brick skin. Now, next thing's next. You want to dispose of your oil, okay? Now, when you dispose of your oil, what you want to do, you want to pour it directly down the drain. The reason why you want to pour it directly down the drain is because you don't want to get oil on the inside of your pan. Okay?
This is not the
Or is
Tony
it-
Hawk game I remember from my childhood, but I will give it 8.1 out of 10.
I can't wait for Tony Hawk, dude. I can't wait for college football. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, you guys are right. I didn't turn on the garbage disposal. Okay. So what this does is this lubes up the disposal. And then that way, the blades will be nice and smooth to chop anything else you throw in there. Forks, knives, whatever. Time for Tony Hawk right after this. Woo. Dude, my steak bangs. This is good. Rage baiting the 5-star Michelin chefs in chat is always gold. Only 5? I'm a 6-star Michelin chef. It maxes out at 3. So far. That's just because no one else has been rated higher. Except for me. The same as good as 2 chefs. You live to fight another day, eggs. You live to fight another day. Hey, look at this. Knock, knock. Oh. I see that we have too much of everything and not enough milk. Don't buy appliances from companies that also make phones. But it has Wi-Fi. Wait, does LG make phones still? This is so good. Do you ever get like a piece of steak that's just real like rubbery and tendony? That son of work heavy machines out there. Esfand is here in the kitchen eating wieners. Senna is Asian black woman. She gets all the benefits at the same time. Okay? And when their powers combine, they become Captain Planet. No, we're going to Alveus later today, actually. No, there was a day where it was like, it was like 3 or 4 different like international, like whatever day it was like all of them hit at the same time. And Senna had like 3 or 4 categories check marks. It was OP. Oh yeah. What seasoning do you use? Montreal seasoning before and then Tony's after. Just to mix it up. But yeah. Jack, that was a good ass steak. That was a good ass steak, Jack. Chat, do you guys like my steak? What do I do with this? It said sell by 2 days ago. And now the package is open. So it's probably got only one more day. I mean, technically, like, I should cook it, right? Wait, Montreal's French Canadian, right? Okay, I thought so. Dude, hearts in the chat for French Canadian. Chat, French Canadian, soon to be French America. The frick. Okay. There you go. Arby's, we have the meats. Tony Hawk. I'm Tony Hawk. Lenny Hawk. Kevin's like, okay. Oh, all right. Should I put it in the freezer? Where do I put this? Where do you, freezer or fridge? I think freezer. Right? Because if you freeze it, doesn't it like stay in like the way it is forever? I learned that during COVID. Wow. What a beautiful food. That's why I don't care what I say about you. You're a cool dude. Thanks, dude. All right, chat. Tony Hawk Tua edition. I'm leaving. Chat, okay, so here's the thing. I have special access to Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster. The embargo just lifted, and we're gonna embargo it. Okay, we're gonna play it. We got a sponsor, huge sponsor. Activision sponsor hooked it up, which is sick. And they also hooked me up with early access to the game. Games. Dude, I was watching all the Thin videos last night. A teen. However, Chad, it's time for us to go upstairs and to indulge in some Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster. You guys know how much I love the Tony Hawk games. A huge part of my childhood, and probably yours. Tony Hawk comes out today. College football comes out today, NCAA. We're eating good. If you're 30 or 25-ish years old, you're eating damn good right now. You're eating real good. Mm-hmm. You're eating real good. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. Thanks for gifting us up to sending you thunder. Thank you for the 61 months. All right, chat, I'm going upstairs. We'll see you in a minute. It was me the whole time. Gordo was actually Esfand. I know a lot of people didn't believe it. I know. It was actually me the whole time, chat, believe it or not. Okay. here I am, doing everything I can. Okay, we're gonna make another VOD on YouTube. I'm a big fan of washing my hands when dealing with raw meat. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm freaking talking about, baby. That's what we need. We need more of that. Esfand, I love the mom streams. Thanks, dude. Yeah, my mom loves coming to. Chat is so nice always to my mom, and my mom always really enjoys doing the cooking streams. Okay, but right now is not the time for cooking. Right now is the time for Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 update to occur. Actually, we're gonna do the Foundry demo while we wait. How about that? We're gonna do the demo while we wait. Oh, oop. Okay, thank you guys for watching the cooking stream, but now it's time for Tony Hawk. And remember, hey, chat, if you haven't followed the streams yet, remember to follow my YouTube, follow my live stream, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok, Kick, Facebook. Everything is EsfandTV. If you guys haven't yet, you should make sure to follow that. America Online. Follow all of it. Follow none of it, actually. Okay, wait a second. Let me see. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and end this one. Yo, Primogen, thank you for the raid. What's up, guys? Hello. Guys, we're doing a sponsor stream. We got early access. This is like the best sponsor ever because I love Tony Hawk and I was gonna play this anyway, and I got the game early access. So it's like the perfect storm. Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster is coming out on July 11th. But I'm getting early access to it today, and we're gonna stream it for a little bit. Yeah, it's like actually like whenever this happens, it's like the best thing in the world. So yeah, and I'm gonna post it now.
Wait,
how come it didn't? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 yeah, so this is 3 and 4. A gaming stream? Are you a child? I'm only 25-ish, dude. I got my whole life ahead of me. Hot Grandma, thank you for the 9 months. Haplorn, thank you for the 7 months. Yeah, I hope you're good, Primogen. When is it going to be 30-ish? At some point, maybe. Anti-communist, 25 for a play, basically newborn. True. That's right. Anti-communist. It's America. It's America, fellas. Doing well. Nice. Okay, let's see. Plug that in there. There. Doop, doop. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started. Right? Is the game almost downloaded? Yeah, it didn't even let me download the game until 12 because it was embargoed. Do you know programming? Okay, so a little about me. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Esfand. I've done a lot of things. I've been streaming for 8 years, so I've done a lot of things. I first started as like one of the main guys who was like pushing for Classic World of Warcraft to be a thing. Then Classic World of Warcraft became a thing. Yay, it happened. So we did the whole Classic WoW thing for a while. I played that for a long time. I led a really big guild, and I PvP'd a lot in like Burning Crusade. And then I haven't done as much WoW stuff recently. And then I ended up doing like a lot of like roleplay, like GTA roleplay, and a lot of like IRL stuff. In college, I was a computer science student. I was a computer science student in college, and then I realized I was bad at that. So then I went in the direction of sports. So I went and I played football in college for a few practices. I got injured. Okay. No, I ended up joining the football team at SMU, and I ended up getting injured. So whenever I got injured, I didn't do anything for a while. Took a semester off of school. Then I ended up I ended up working on staff at SMU. Went the sports management direction, kind of more like, so I went from engineering to business. And then I basically just was going down the sports route. I was going to be a football coach. And then I just started streaming randomly, and then it just kind of popped off. So now I do a lot of sports stuff. The new college football game comes out, and basically like I do like the new college football game's coming out later today too. So I take a lot of like role play elements and like that kind of stuff, and then I put that together. So that's like that's like my 2-minute life story. Yeah. Answer everything except for the question. Wait, I didn't answer the question? I said I was a computer science student. And then I was bad at it. So so do I know programming? I know of programming. I can look at programming, but I'm bad at it. I'm bad at doing it myself. So yeah, I'm still part of OTK. Yeah, I started OTK, Starforge Systems, PC company, Mythic Talent, Mad Mushroom. So yeah, I'm a founder and co-owner of those. So that is better than 40% of employed professionals. Yes, I can look at code. Yeah, I can look at code. So yeah, Starforge is our PC company. Mythic Talent is talent management. Mad Mushroom is our games publishing company that we started. So we just recently launched Conquest Dark, which actually, can we say the number? I don't know if we're gonna. I'll just say it. It just cleared 100,000 sales. Yeah, Conquest Dark just cleared 100,000 sales, which is sick. Yeah, which is like super sick. Yeah, we're really, really happy with that one, dude. That one was super sick. And we have another game called Hellclock. Hellclock's coming out July 22nd. So we have another game coming out soon. And I played it back to back. Great game. Yeah. How many languages localized for? Hellclock is going to be localized for 8 different languages. Yeah. So Hellclock's going to be a big one, and that's like a 1.0 release. Conquest Dark is early access, but Hellclock is going to be a 1.0 release. So that's going to be a big one. That's like a full on game. Conquest Dark is like a survivor type game, and then Hellclock is like it's like an ARPG roguelike. The demo's on Steam actually if you guys want to check it out. But that's like a full on game, like kind of like Diablo-ish, I would say. But yeah, that's it's actually based off of like real history and the Canudos War that happened in Brazil. So it's like a Brazilian team, and it's something that they're doing. So yeah, Brazil, come to Brazil. Yeah. Prime mentioned he might be interested in having you on his programming podcast to stand up. Oh, I'm super down. Yeah, I think Prime's great. Will you play the game soundtrack? Of course, of course. Yeah, I got to know Primogen through. How do we meet? We both have the X streaming deal. I think it was through Pirate. I'm trying to remember when we first met in person. Maybe it was at TwitchCon, one of them. I think it was TwitchCon. Yeah, it was. It was the TwitchCon party. That's right. Yeah, it was the TwitchCon party. So, are you hiring for any of these? I'm a social media community manager, copywriter. If we are hiring, we post about it on the website. So, but I don't think we have any openings right now. Any of them. Hell Clock is like a sleeper heart. Yeah. Oh, it just finished downloading. Tony Hawk. Guys, Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster is now downloaded. Let me go ahead and I like multi-stream everywhere. So I try. I don't even know if this is the way to do it, but I always split up my VODs whenever I'm multi-streaming on YouTube. So YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream. And I started multi-streaming a while back because on YouTube, because I wanted to have my VOD saved, so to use it as like a VOD archive on my YouTube channel. So end the YouTube stream, dismiss, redirect.